In a bloody battle, Della Maddalena upset Belal Muhammad by unanimous decision at UFC 315 in Montreal and won the welterweight title. The judges scored the 5-round title bout 48-47, 48-47, 49-46 for JDM. Della Maddalena, a 28-year-old Australian, entered the fight number 5 in the UFC welterweight rankings and then spoiled Muhammad's first title defense. He also ended Muhammad's unbeaten streak at 11 fights in a row. JDM won for the 18th straight time while winning his first UFC championship and improving his record to 18-2, 8-0. UFC. "It's exactly how I thought it would feel," JDM said. "It feels very good." Muhammad, a 36-year-old Palestinian-American, lost for the first time in 12 fights, a stretch dating to 2019. His record dropped to 24-4 after the loss. Before the fight, Muhammad vowed to use his Canelo, Alvarez, hands, and box. He tried, but eventually leaned on his ground game. It served him well, but wasn't enough to overcome the hard-hitting Della Maddalena. JDM, respected for his striking ability, squirmed free from several takedowns and survived Muhammad's push in the final 2 rounds. JDM did not give up a takedown until the 4th round against Muhammad, known for his strong ground game. "I knew I had to be smart," JDM said. "I knew I couldn't spend too much time on my back." Della Maddalena def. Belal Muhammad, c. by unanimous decision. Round 1. Lights dim as Belal Muhammad begins to make his way to the octagon for his first title defense. Della Maddalena, JDM, number 5 in the UFC welterweight rankings, awaits Muhammad's arrival. JDM throws a right as he stalks and Muhammad fires back to the body. JDM lands a nice right and Muhammad answers with a kick. JDM lets fly with a few kicks, showing he's got more than fists. Muhammad connects with a solid right and then another. JDM lands a kick and a right, and follows with another right. Muhammad promised to box. Maybe a bad idea. JDM attacks with low kicks and Muhammad nearly lands one to the head. They're exchanging kicks, and JDM connects with a left. Muhammad attempts the takedown, and settles for a scoring punch. Muhammad connects with a right and starts to attack before he takes an uppercut. JDM 10, Muhammad 9. Round 2, they open with kicks, but no damage done. But a head kick from Muhammad may have gotten through. More kicks. JDM strikes with a right. Muhammad answers with a body kick. Fighters throwing punches, but not in bunches. Chants go up. "Let's go, Jack! Let's go, Jack!" More kicks and single-shot punches. Muhammad bleeding from the nose. He attempts a takedown but JDM gets free and looks skillful with his takedown defense. Big right from Muhammad, who's bleeding more profusely now. JDM 20, Muhammad 18. Round 3, Muhammad out quickly with punches, but JDM answers with authority. A flurry of punches backs up Muhammad, and then he scores with jabs. Blood flowing again from Muhammad's nose, but he lands a nice right. JDM pummeling that nose. Muhammad lands a right and a left, but JDM fires another right that lands. Muhammad neglecting his ground game and perhaps to his detriment as JDM continues to land. JDM bobbing and weaving and scoring before Muhammad attempts the takedown and presses JDM against the fence. JDM 30, Muhammad 27. Round 4, Muhammad stalking now. But catching up to JDM is dangerous. Muhammad lands an uppercut and JDM looks wobbly. But JDM responds with punches. Muhammad stays aggressive but takes a big shot to the face. Muhammad lands a combination and keeps the pressure on. Muhammad lands 2 uppercuts, but JDM answers. Brawling ensues until Muhammad pins JDM against the fence. Muhammad on top and in control before JDM reverses and punches Muhammad in the ribcage. Muhammad lands 2 punches and the men separate. But Muhammad quickly fires again and goes for another takedown. JDM fights it off. They're clinched, with JDM on the fence and Muhammad fires knees and JDM takes more punches. JDM looks to be bleeding from the right ear, and Muhammad looks energized. JDM 39, Muhammad 37. Round 5, JDM moving, but not fast enough. Muhammad appears to land a knee. JDM lands a solid jab and gets moving. JDM lands a knee but takes a big right. Muhammad bleeding badly. Muhammad scores a takedown with 3 minutes left. This is not where JDM wants to be. Muhammad on top and trying to fire with his left arm. JDM squirms free. Muhammad fires more punches. JDM's right eye nearly swollen shut. JDM on the attack. Muhammad trying to clinch and cover up. Muhammad scores another takedown with about a minute to go. JDM back on his feet. He punishes Muhammad with a knee. Blood everywhere. JDM lands some big shots. JDM 49, Muhammad 46. Valentina Shevchenko, C. Def. Manon Firet by unanimous decision. Shevchenko bloodied Firet and her striking overcame Firet's attempt to keep her legendary opponent wrapped up. Firet showed grit and power while controlling huge chunks of each round with her wrestling. But Shevchenko, who allowed her opponent to stalk, countered with big shots. All three judges scored the 5-round flyweight title fight 48-47 for Shevchenko. Shevchenko, the 37-year-old from Kyrgyzstan, was appearing in a 12th straight title fight and improved her record to 25-4-1, 14-3-1 UFC. Firet, the 35-year-old from France, lost for the first time in 12 bouts, including 7 UFC fights.